she doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe, neither of us owe anybody anything except like respect. Him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point. I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that.
All right, let's get into it, because Selena Gomez is not staying silent anymore. After what feels like years of taking the high road, brushing off rumors and ignoring the subtle and sometimes not so subtle digs from Hailey Bieber, she's finally had enough. This time, the shade wasn't just petty, it was personal. Hailey's been throwing little jabs on social media again, and fans immediately picked up on the fact that it seemed directed at Selena. But what really set things off? Justin Bieber decided to jump in too. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Yep, Justin, Selena's ex, is now reportedly co-signing the drama, tossing in some shade of his own that's got everyone talking. And honestly, for Selena, this feels like betrayal layered on top of pettiness. After all the history they shared, she's being dragged again for something she's no longer even part of. But this time, she's not here for it. Selena is furious, and she's letting her actions do the talking. Her recent moves, subtle posts, and public appearances are giving off serious I win energy, and fans are loving it. She's not yelling or throwing tantrums. She's calmly, confidently reminding everyone who she is. A woman who's done with the games, done with being disrespected, and completely over being the quiet one. So, what exactly did Hailey post that set this off? How did Justin make things worse? And what is Selena doing now that has everyone cheering her on? Let's break it down. Okay, so Hailey has developed a bit of a reputation for being caught up in shady social media activity, especially when it comes to her husband Justin Bieber's ex, Selena Gomez. Whether it's liking questionable posts or leaving cryptic comments, fans have been quick to call her out, and this week is no different. Most recently, a TikTok creator named Courtney Presto accused Hailey of liking a post that seemed to mock Selena and her fiancé, Benny Blanco. The post didn't name them directly, but it was clearly taking shots, and fans wasted no time connecting the dots. Hailey denied it, saying she never liked the post and calling it a misunderstanding. But not everyone's convinced. A source told DailyMail.com, Hailey claims she didn't like it, but let's be honest, the timing was way too convenient. The post went viral right after Selena released the track list for her upcoming album, and fans were already speculating about the song You Said You Were Sorry, wondering if it was another reference to Justin. And just when things started to settle, Hailey stirred the pot again, this time with something as random as a banana. Yep, you read that right. She posted a comment about bananas on her Instagram stories, and somehow that too has been pulled into the drama. At first glance, it seemed totally harmless, maybe even silly. But insiders are convinced it was another subtle jab at Selena. Why? Because when it comes to this ongoing tension, even the smallest things feel loaded, and fans are picking apart everything. Recently, she vented her frustration about a specific tactic often used by pastors and preachers, and it caught a lot of attention. Hailey took to her Instagram stories to express how much it drives her bananas when preachers put words together with the same letter and act like it's some profound message. Pastors and preachers really love to just put words together with the same letter and act like it's hitting so crazy, she wrote, adding, "There's blessing in the brokenness. There's grace in the gratitude. It drives me bananas." Seems pretty harmless, right? Just some personal venting about a pet peeve. But here's where it gets interesting. Some insiders believe this random bananas rant could actually be a subtle jab at Selena Gomez. Why? Well, it all comes down to the timing and a certain connection to Selena's fiancé, Benny Blanco. You see, Benny's famous banana pudding recipe is pretty well known by Selena's fans. In fact, Benny shared the recipe on social media and even gave a tutorial on the Drew Barrymore show last year. But more notably, Selena has made no secret of her love for bananas. She even dressed up as one for Halloween in 2022, with footage of her in a bright yellow banana costume making its rounds online. Some people close to Selena have pointed out the timing of Hailey's post and its possible connection to Benny's banana pudding. They think Hailey might have been throwing shade at Selena, indirectly referencing her fiancé's famous dessert and her love for the fruit. And if that wasn't enough, things are getting even messier. Recently, influencer Courtney Presto made waves by claiming that Hailey Bieber had liked her TikTok video, which was full of subtle shade aimed at Selena Gomez. The video featured recent photos of Selena with her fiancé, Benny Blanco, and quickly gained traction online, sparking fresh speculation about Hailey's feelings towards Selena. Now, Hailey has denied this accusation, insisting she never liked the video. But as always, fans aren't so quick to take her word for it. According to sources, the timing of it all couldn't have been more suspicious, especially after Selena dropped the track list for her upcoming album, and the speculation around certain songs started to heat up. The fact that Hailey would interact with content that was clearly throwing shade at Selena seemed like a little too much of a coincidence for fans to ignore. The influencer wrote, "Hailey Bieber herself liked my TikTok. Don't necessarily come for me in the comments, but I was being a little shady to Selena Gomez. It was about these pictures," which they knew everyone was going to have some type of reaction to. However, that means that the Justin Bieber-Selena Gomez beef is alive and well, people. She also added, "Hailey probably hates Selena. I feel like this is definitive proof that when Hailey Bieber is like, oh, it's all love, it's all good, we have absolutely no beef, everything is fine, she is lying. Selena Gomez is officially fed up, and it's clear that the constant shade being thrown her way has taken its toll. After months of keeping her head down and trying to stay above the drama, it's reached a point where Selena is done with the negativity. She's made it clear that she doesn't want to keep dealing with the passive-aggressive jabs and online diss after diss. For her, this is no longer just a series of small, isolated incidents. It's become a constant cycle of disrespect that she's simply not willing to tolerate anymore. The tipping point? Selena feels like the recent comments and actions from Hailey, whether it's the subtle shade about bananas or the TikTok-like incident, are just too much. She sees it as an ongoing campaign of negativity aimed at her, and it's honestly draining. Selena has always tried to stay positive, using her platform to spread love, kindness, and self-acceptance. But when you're constantly being dragged, it's hard to maintain that energy. The way she's been treated in this whole saga has pushed her to the edge, and now she's done being the bigger person. The worst part about all of this? Hailey Bieber isn't alone in throwing shade. Justin Bieber is in on it too, and that's what really stings for Selena. It's one thing to deal with petty jabs from someone like Hailey, but when you've got your ex, someone you shared so much history with, adding fuel to the fire, that's a whole different level of hurt. Selena's frustration isn't just about Hailey's actions anymore. It's the fact that Justin, someone she once loved and trusted, is also joining in on the shade. Fans have noticed his subtle comments and actions that feel like a direct hit at Selena, and it makes the whole situation feel like a coordinated attack rather than just isolated incidents. When the two of them are both making these digs, it's impossible for Selena to ignore. And honestly, who could blame her for being furious? Recently, a fan page wrote, "Justin Bieber unfollowed Benny Blanco on Instagram," to which a fan responded saying, "How a man who has been married for 6 years with a son, everything he dream, can be pressed because he stopped following an unpleasant man who makes an apology for pedo in interviews? Explain to me why Selena's fans with such idiots." Recently, Justin Bieber found himself at the center of yet another controversy after he reshared a meme on his Instagram that had fans buzzing. The meme poked fun at how women act when they get engaged, featuring a scene from The Lord of the Rings where Gollum intensely inspects a ring, holding it up to his eyes in awe. At first glance, it might seem like just another random meme, but when you consider the timing, it quickly raised eyebrows. Selena Gomez had recently shared photos of her engagement ring after Benny Blanco proposed, and many fans immediately connected the dots, speculating that Justin was throwing shade her way. The meme seemed to poke fun at the way Selena had flaunted her ring on social media, making it feel like Justin was taking a jab at his ex in a pretty public way. It's hard to ignore the context. Selena and Justin's past is messy, and with Selena's engagement to Benny, emotions are still running high. To some fans, it felt like Justin was still bitter, using the meme as a subtle way to criticize Selena for how she shared her engagement news. Whether it was intentional or just a bad choice of post, it's clear that his actions haven't gone unnoticed. And with the ongoing drama between him, Hailey, and Selena, this latest move has only added fuel to an already blazing fire. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.